guys, here with a new video for the channel. I hope you like it, and if you like it, don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment, and subscribe. Now without further ado, get comfortable. Let's begin. The powerful Goku had been able to destroy all the dimension of Bouken-sha, and in the same way, when realizing that all the Universe 7 had been destroyed, he would become enraged, releasing much more power, being able to even destroy planets of different universes. All the divine beings had fallen on their knees due to the pressure. Meanwhile, in Universe 6, the three warriors were not able to move due to such majestic power. That's right, the power that Goku was releasing was from another dimension, which did not allow the three warriors to move freely, as they felt their bodies were heavy. What the hell's going on? Who's releasing all this power?
Damn it, I could recognize this power even after millions of years. You damned Goku monkey. So you finally show your face. No matter how much your power has increased, I will defeat you.
Frieza at that moment would increase a great part of his true power, being able to reduce that incredible pressure. That's right, and this time, without giving time to Jiren and Toppo, he would begin to give them a beating, which this time they were not able to do anything. While Vermouth and Daisy were not able to do anything because the pressure was crushing them completely.
This pressure even surpasses the pressure of a king at all. Who is the being with so much power? I can't even breathe.
At that moment, the incredible pressure would disappear, leaving everyone else to be able to move freely. However, Frieza would not trust ending the lives of Jiren and Toppo with a powerful attack. However, at the same moment, in front of everyone, Goku and Whis had arrived to the battlefield. The two deities of Universe 11 were surprised because they would quickly recognize Goku and Whis.
This is incredible. That being is releasing all that power as a Saiyan. Well, Vegeta. After all these years, you still call yourself the Emperor of Evil. The day of your death has arrived, since I plan to finish with all beings full of evil. I want you to try. You will not be
Frieza was not able to finish his sentence because at that moment, Goku was beating him to death while Frieza wasn't able to do anything against him. Mr. Goku has managed to overcome the power of a god, an angel, and I'm even sure he's able to overcome the power of a king altogether. Goku with a strong blow would send him to a planet to crash. However, Frieza would recover quickly, returning to the battlefield.
Damn monkey, you have amazing power. But I am much more powerful than you. Now I'll show you 100% of all my power.
At that moment, Frieza would begin to increase all his power in an amazing way, being so much his power that even in this occasion, disasters all over the universe were caused, even leaving Goku a little surprised.
You must really call yourself a prodigy, since your power is incredible. But that'll not be enough for the most powerful Saiyan of all the universes.
Frieza, from a great explosion, would come out with 100% of all his power, and being to exchange blows with Goku. Meanwhile, in the Kingdom of Everything, Daishinkan along with Miras had been astonished to realize that both were completely breaking the divine seal of a supreme angel. This is bad. Son Goku's power even surpasses Zeno-sama's power in his combat form. We can't do anything against him.
Father, you're the Supreme Angel. We've always had our way. We were even able to seal the Supreme Angel Mikoshin. We won't let a mere mortal stand in our way to end our dreams.
You're right, Miras. A simple mortal will not allow us to become the new kings of everything. But we must go to Universe 0 if we want to survive.
Universe 0? It's said that not even a king of everything is able to get out of that place alive.
That's right. In that universe, my father gave his life for me. Because millions of years ago, I entered that universe, and the beings that exist are beings with enough power to finish with the king of everything with just a thunder of their fingers. Miras at that moment would be very surprised, but knowing that they had no other option, he'd accept. At that moment, both angels would leave the realm altogether, beginning to fly at an incredible speed through all the universes. And Goku's power being so great, it was perfect for camouflage. Returned to the battlefield, Frieza was not able to hit Goku despite using 100% of all his power.
Well, I thought that because you've been training for hundreds of years and consider yourself a prodigy, you'd be able to do something against me. But you're still the same trash. Damn monkey, I won't lose to you again. I swear I'll finish you off. Frieza would again do everything possible to be able to finish with Goku. However, each one of his blows were in vain because his power surpassed him by dozens of times. At that moment, Whis would approach the Vermouth God and his sister Margarita. I'm glad to know that they're well. Frieza has been able to overcome the power of a god and an angel. Whis at that moment would notice the key of his sister Vados was disappearing. Flying quickly towards her, Whis and with his staff was able to make Vados completely recover. However, she was unconscious, and at that moment Vermouth would approach Whis. Whis, how'd you get all that power? And why aren't you with Beerus? Whis at that moment began to explain everything that happened. Since Goku was able to defeat Moro to the betrayal of his brother Beerus, along with the High Priest Daishinkan-sama, everyone was surprised to know that even the High Priest had betrayed them. Returning with the battle of both beings, Frieza at that moment was no longer able to withstand the power of his new transformation. So he had received a strong blow from Goku, being sent to some rocks, and at that moment he would lose his transformation, returning to his fifth form. Damn! Once again humiliated by this simple monkey! You never stood a chance against me! You're nothing but a simple worm! Frieza would launch a great attack. However, he was terrified because even though he was only a few centimeters away, Goku was able to dodge it. You didn't even serve me as a warm-up, but it's time to finish you off. At that moment that Goku was charging a great attack, a being had been able to hit Goku with a great blow, sending him to fly to a planet. And at that moment, the subject would take Frieza, creating a portal of negative energy and leaving the place. At that moment that Goku recovered from the blow, he'd say to himself, that guy hit me really hard. He is an exceptionally powerful being. This shouldn't be good. Goku at that moment would return to Ultra Instinct, approaching everyone present, would realize that Jiren and Toppo had fallen on the battlefield trying to defend Hit and Champa. Don't worry, it's not a problem for Whis since he even overcome the barrier of a Supreme Angel. At that moment, Whis with his staff was able to bring Jiren and Toppo back to life, who were surprised to see Goku in front of him. What happened? Was Goku able to defeat that cold demon? He wasn't even that powerful after all. Goku at that moment would put on a very serious look, which everyone noticed. I have no idea if the gods and angels would be with us or against us, but we plan to end the lives of Daishinkan and Beerus. On behalf of the whole Universe 11, count on us, but it'd be better to meet the Kingdom of Everything to know the decision of each god. I don't care about the decision of each god, neither about Zeno-sama. That damn Daishinkan, he only wanted to end my life without me doing anything to him, so I'm gonna destroy him. Goku and Whis at that moment would disappear, and they both arrived to the kingdom of a matter of seconds. Nevertheless, to the surprise of both, nobody would come out to receive them. Goku, thinking that Daishinkan was hiding, would raise a great part of his power. However, at that moment, both guardians of Zeno-sama would appear in front of both warriors. But if it is Lord Goku, tell us, what do you want in the kingdom of everything? Don't you want to know where Daishinkan is? We don't know, since apparently 3 hours ago he disappeared from this place along with Beerus. Whis at that moment would use his baculum to locate him, being surprised when he noticed the trace of energy that his father and Beerus had left in the space. This is impossible! Apparently my father and Beerus have abandoned the 12 universes to enter the Forbidden Universe, or better known as Universe Zero. Universe Zero? I've never heard of that universe. Universe Zero is the place where the most powerful beings exist. In that place, even a king of everything would be easily crushed. That place sounds great to increase our power levels. Mr. Goku, don't you understand? No matter how powerful we are, getting out of that universe alive is practically impossible. My father and Beerus have gone to die on that planet. That's right, Goku. Even I would have dared to enter that place, even if I'm in my fighting form, because I could be eliminated with a single blow. Even you, great Zeno-sama. I can't believe this. That means that both of you will die in that place. Hell, I want to humiliate you. Meanwhile, somewhere far away from all that space, Daishinkan and Beerus were reaching the border of Universe Zero. Beerus, I hope you're prepared, because in this place, we become powerful. Otherwise, we'll die in this place. Understood, Father. I'll do my best, since I want to finish that damn Saiyan with my own hands. However, in that moment, an extremely powerful being had detected them. That's right, this being was known as the Annihilator of Universe Zero, because he exterminated all beings close to the barrier of his universe. Daishinkan and Miras, despite flying at an amazing speed, they'd be stopped without being able to react. That subject would take them by their legs, beginning to destroy everything in their path with their own bodies. At that moment, the subject would throw them to a planet, falling both, and without being able to recover, the Annihilator would begin to throw thousands of energy spheres to them.
That should be enough, since they did not emanate a great power.
At that moment, the Annihilator would leave that place. However, in front of Daishinkan and Miras, a guide saved their lives. That's right, this being was one of the 5 most powerful warriors in the entire Universe Zero. You must be his son Daishinkan-sama. Since I remember the time I killed your miserable father, you're Daishinkan. Millions of years ago, you were able to escape, but now? Daishinkan at that moment would begin to tremble with fear, remembering that this same guy who was the one who ended the life of his millions of years ago and his father sacrificed himself so that he could escape. But tell me, what brought you to Universe Zero? Since I must admit that you're not a fool, and if you're in this place, it must be for a very dangerous reason.
My son Miras and I, we've sealed a guardian angel and a Saiyan, and we don't know how they were able to get out of that place.
How stupid you are! You should have used the divine seal so they won't be able to get out of that place. At that moment, Daishinkan would look very serious, and with his voice full of terror, he would say something to Yota, which would also leave him very astonished.
We have used the divine seal level 5, the most powerful seal that exists, and even so, he was able to escape from that place.
If what you're telling me is correct, that guy must be a super warrior. So after millions of years, a new being's been born who's worthy of being part of Universe Zero.
Even his power surpasses a king at all. We want to end his life once and for all.
On second thought, if you tell me that he has increased his power in this short period of time, you're right. It'd be better to end his life. I hope you're ready. I, the mighty Yota, exterminator of kings, will train you. At that moment, Yota would take Daishinkan and Miras and would begin to fly at a great speed through all the Universe Zero until arriving to his territory. Meanwhile, with Goku and Whis, these would continue very thoughtful because Daishinkan had left the Universe Zero, and in the same way, the key of Frieza had disappeared completely. I don't like this at all. In spite of having this great power, I feel that incredibly powerful being will crush us.
If you wish, my friend, I'll train you as well.
Of course, Zeno-sama. That'd help me a lot to increase my level of power even more. At that moment, the great Zeno-sama would begin to access his combat form, making each one in the 12 universes tremble.
What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.